What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rat Report. Yours truly, VicXL. Man, before we get too deep into it, I want to say shout out to my partner, Chief. Chief, definitely keep doing your thing. And man, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime we drop content, as well as if you're not watching us in the live chat, then make sure you're part of the replay game and make sure that you get in the comments area and let us know what content you would like us to cover. Now, when you're watching Country Rap Report, you know what you get. You're going to get the best in artist interviews. You're going to get the best in country rap hot topics. You're also going to get the best of reviews. Me and my guy Chief get together. We like to break down the bars, talk about the current videos and the music. But something you also get that we started incorporating in 2023 was reactions. Now I do music video reactions, but I'm also going to start doing what I'm gonna call news reactions, where I take things that were said by artists in the genre of country rap, and we're going to discuss it. I'm gonna give my opinion on what they talk about, what they're saying, if I agree, if I disagree, if our morals, principles, and integrity line up. I'm also going to use it to, talk about current events, show recaps, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to start doing reactions on some of the stuff that's going on in the genre. And I hope you guys appreciate it. A lot of this stuff will be information that hit the internet that maybe you guys missed or maybe no one addressed. And I'm going to attempt to address it myself through video, visuals, and commentary. So I appreciate everybody who embarks on this journey with me. And man, y'all let me know in the comments area if you like it, if there's something you want me to discuss, if there's footage that you have out there that you'd like me to react to. I think reactions are not just about music, but it's also about situations. So we're going to dive deep into that, as much as we can. And today's episode is going to be the first time we attempt to do that. Again, before I even go any farther, I want to say thank you to each and every person who's ever supported the Country Rap Report, whether you're a first-time supporter or a last-time supporter, whether you supported when it was just myself when I started, whether you supported when it was me and Spank, whether you supported me and Chief, or whether you supported when it was me and Mariah. If you have been a supporter of this platform, you know this platform is all about building up the genre of country rap. That's what this show, this podcast, this vlog, this stream, whatever you choose to call it, it is about getting the information of the genre of country rap out there, good, bad, or indifferent. Everything we say, you're not going to agree with, but just know we're trying to bring country rap, a very little talked about genre of music, closer to the forefront. We're also trying to implement a business regimen. We're trying to educate, we're trying to entertain, and we're trying to enlighten. So hopefully when you watch this content, when you see that Country Rap Report brand, hopefully if you like the genre of country rap, if you're interested in the genre of country rap, hopefully you will engage and watch the content. It's not going to be for everybody. I truly understand that. For those who support, I appreciate you. For those who don't, I understand. All right. So with that being said, I want to talk about this. Now I seen this. This is actually older information. This information is over. It's at least 60 days old. But this is something I want to talk about because I want to talk about media. And the Country Rap Report is a media organization. So I want to talk about media, what I feel like the responsibility of media is, what I feel like isn't the responsibility of media, and hopefully we'll be able to agree or disagree, hopefully agree in the middle, because I do, especially from my standpoint, feel like the media has a responsibility to their coverage of artists. And what I mean by responsibility, I feel like you do have a responsibility to try to seek the truth when painting a picture or creating a narrative on an artist. I think the truth is very, very important because once you create a fan base, a viewership, or listenership, I think you should try your best to give honest and upfront information. I don't think you should do things just for clicks and views. I don't think you should do things that carry very little integrity. Now, I do understand that in creating, sometimes there are going to be people around us that some going to like, some won't like. Some of the things we say, we're going to disagree. I understand that, but I think there's a level of respect that can be brought into that when creating content or delivering news or information. So, whether you're doing the news on television, whether you're creating content, or whether you're doing radio, when you're bringing information, especially when it comes to other people, I feel like you should do your research and try to be as honest as possible. Okay. Now, as artists or as the people that are being talked about in the news, I also think that we are in the public eye. Even as a YouTuber, I'm in the public eye of some sort. Okay. So I got to understand and know that everything that's said about me is not going to be favorable. There's going to be things people are going to say that I'm not going to like. There's going to be things that people are going to say that are not going to be true. I feel like if you bring forth information, that person, if they want to speak, you should give them the platform to speak. You should reach out to them to try to get the information. I don't think you should just see something, read it, print it, see something, read it, record it. I think you owe that person and their family some form of respect to try to at least get their portion of the story. Now, what I'm about to play is this is my guy Ron Upchurch, and salute to Ron Upchurch. Ron Upchurch, in my opinion, has been the catalyst to moving the country rap genre to the forefront. There are a lot of people that has contributed, but sometimes I feel like Ron Upchurch has took the genre of country rap and put it on his back. Now there are a lot of people, again, there are a lot of people that have contributed, but when most people think country rap, the name that comes to mind will be Ron Upchurch. So not only is he the name that comes to mind, but he is the person that has been more internet savvy than anyone. He is the person that has done a lot more when it comes to commentary and content than any artist that I've seen. If there's other artists, I apologize because I haven't seen them. But when it comes to Ron Upchurch, he has literally casted himself on the front line, whether it's through doing reactions, whether it's through um, dabbling in the true crime community, whether it's through being transparent when it comes to his own life aside from the music, whether it's about being independent, whether it's about creating music. He has been one of the most transparent artists of this generation, not just country rap. Ron Upchurch has been one of the most transparent artists of this generation. And to some, I think that is something that we could take notes from if that's the lane you choose. Now, I understand there are a lot of artists who want X amount of discretion, and that's their choice. But Ryan has put his life dead center for us to view it, good, bad, or indifferent. And it makes a lot of people have different opinions of Ryan. A lot of people love his music. Some people question his character. A lot of people like his working community. Some people question his integrity. Whatever the case may be, we all have our opinion on Ryan Upchurch, good, bad, or indifferent. Me, no different. The one thing I'm gonna say, and I've said this many, many times, and I will continue to say it. I had the opportunity to meet Ryan Upchurch, and that man was the utmost respectful to me, my wife, and my granddaughter. He treated us like royalty. And I have met hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of artists. And when I talk about respect and making a person feel welcome and making a person feel wanted, he raised the bar. And I'm talking about this is an artist I've never made $1 with, never worked with, but he treated me and my family with the utmost respect. So on this platform, I will always carry him to that level of respect. I will always carry that level of respect because of the way he treated me. And that doesn't mean I agree with everything he does. That means that I'm going to always give him the courtesy and the respect that he gave me and my family. So I want to say that before I get into this video. Okay. Now, with that being said aside, I'm going to give my opinion of this video when it relates to him as well as the media. I found this footage, like I said, a few months back, and it's when Ryan was actually talked about on Nashville news. All right, so let's get to it. All right. Country Rap Report. Again, man, if you haven't subbed to the channel, Riding Dirty Radio is the channel. Please sub up to the channel. And let's see what Ryan got to say, man. Let's see what Ryan got to say and what's going on. Let's get it.
Hey, I'm just stopping in to tell y'all. They told me not to tell anybody, but there's no reason that I wouldn't tell you guys. I'm going to show y'all it's fake. Tonight at about 6 or 7 o'clock in Nashville, the news is going to come on, and they're going to try to compare me to Alex Jones.
Okay, now the first thing I got to say is this. Again, that's Ryan being transparent. Ryan has obviously been advised not to talk about this situation, and the news is going to be speaking on him. But him continuing to be the transparent person that he has been for years throughout his career, he's going live like only Ryan does, and he's telling his true core fan base what's about to happen. He's actually warning you guys that the news is going to compare him to Alex Jones. Okay, so for those who don't know who Alex Jones is, let me tell you. Alexander Emmerich Jones is an American far-right alt radio show host and prominent conspiracy theorist. He hosts the Alex Jones Show from Austin, Texas, which is produced by Genesis Communication Network broadcast across the United States via syndication. All right. Alex Jones kind of rose to fame, or he rose to prominence when he spoke about the situation that went on in Sandy Hook. It was a mass shooting in Sandy Hook in 2012. And this conspiracy theorist, Alex Jones, basically alleged that the United States government either concealed information about the Sandy Hook Elementary mass shooting, and he also feels like they concealed information about the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing, as well as the September 11 attacks and the 1969 landing on the moon. All right, I'm saying all that to say Alex Jones is a popular radio host who is known for saying that these things that have happened in American history are not true, or they're things that have been conspired upon us to make us feel away. And to me, I feel like he feels this way because these things provoke fear. But the Nashville News is going to compare Ryan Upchurch to Alex Jones. Now, there is first and foremost, Ryan Upchurch does not host a syndicated radio show heard throughout the country. Yes, he's a celebrity. He has over 3-4 million followers on YouTube, upward 500,000 subscribers, millions and millions of streams daily on his music. But the one thing Ryan Upchurch is not is a syndicated radio show. So the way he transcends his information is not the way Alex Jones transcends his information. Okay, understand that. So number one, comparing Ryan Upchurch, a person who go live periodically and he talks about things, his life, being in love, his music, his pets, helping in his community. He talks about a variety of things, but all the things he talks about are his own beliefs that come from his moral standings. He's not trying to put his thought process on other people. He's just saying what he believes, and that's generally what these platforms are for. So for Nashville News to compare him to Alex Jones, already they're trying to create a narrative. They're trying to paint a narrative that this guy is like this guy who says we didn't land on the moon. This guy is like this guy who said the Sandy Hook Elementary mass shootings were fake. This guy is like this guy who said the Oklahoma City bombings weren't real. That's not Ryan Upchurch. And for Nashville News to do that, that's very unfair and damaging to his character and credibility. Let's talk about it, Ryan.
Somebody that does the complete fucking opposite of what I do. So there you go. It's all planned out. It's all fake. These motherfuckers in Nashville ain't got a goddamn thing to talk about because there ain't shit going on in this motherfucker.
Okay, now, with that being said, now I'm sure there are a lot of stories going on in Nashville that can be talked about. The news. The news is about propaganda, and it's also about viewership, and it's also about advertisement. So the news is going to gravitate to things that are popular. Ryan Upchurch is from Nashville, and he's polarizing. So if there's nothing major going on, then sure, they're going to grab a story about Ryan Upchurch and talk about it because they know people will watch, especially Upchurch fans.
That's Nashville for you, though. Bunch of fucking backstabbing, con-ass, lying motherfuckers down there.
All right, Church, I agree with you. You say that's Nashville, but that's not just Nashville. That's Atlanta. That's South Carolina. That's North Carolina. That's Florida. That's Alabama. Look at every popular entertainer. When something happens in their career, especially if it can be negative or a negative narrative can be created, the news is going to get it. Why? Because they know we, as people, we love music, and we know we're going to watch stories about our favorite stars. But I do agree. That's Nashville for you. But that's the news for you. That's YouTube for you. We would like to talk about the negative more than the positive.
Fucking, I was born and raised in this motherfucker, birthed in one of these dirty ass fucking hospitals down here.
Hold on, Church. Now, I know you was born in Nashville, but come on, bro. Are the hospitals in Nashville really nasty? Are they nasty, Church? It has to be a couple clean hospitals in Nashville. Church, it got to be a couple clean hospitals in Nashville. Don't do them like that, dog. Don't do them like that. That's funny.
Finally made something of myself, and then look, after all the shit that I've been going through lately, these motherfuckers, they wait till what? Till I fucking go on vacation to relax, then they're gonna be like, local singer Ryan Upchurch, who minds his own fucking business, is just like Alex Jones.
You damn right, Upchurch. They see that you're going through something. They know how polarizing you are. So you damn right. You probably get more views on your streams. You probably get more views on your lives. You probably get more views and likes on your posts on Instagram or on your community tab than they probably get when they post on their shit. So you damn right they're going to talk about you, Church, because you get them views. You're polarizing. You are a celebrity. I agree with you. You should be upset. You were born. You've contributed to that community of Nashville. You have contributed to building that music scene in Nashville. But shit, Bo, when they ain't got nothing to talk about, they going to talk negative. It is what it is.
You motherfuckers thinking you're a goddamn celebrity with your fucking news anchor. What are you famous for? You're famous by fucking what? 20 fucking old people who love when you go, it's going to rain today.
Church, let me say this. Now, I don't know about Nashville, but you need to check. You need to check, Church. There are a couple of those news people that be TikToking. Bah, 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 bah. There are a couple of dancing weathermen that are pretty cool. Also, there's some women, Church. I don't know if you've seen it. Some of those weather girls are. Y'all Google sexy weather girls. But I get it, Church. Most of those guys, you wouldn't even recognize them if they walked into the local McDonald's.
And that's the thing. These motherfuckers, bro, they've been talking about me on the fucking news, on all these podcasts around here for 6 fucking years. When have any of these cocksuckers been like, hey, you want to interview and make a statement? Never, because they know they can't have me around. If I'm
No, Church, they're not. Church, they is not trying to talk to you, dog. They are not trying to talk to you, dog. Listen, bro. This is the one thing I've learned from YouTube, Upchurch, Ryan, dog, broski. The one thing I've learned, people want to create a narrative about you. They want to say the negative things about you. They want to be able to paint their picture of you. They want to sit back and like, a little black here, a little red here. He's racist. He don't believe they did this. He's talking about that one. This is not a good dude. He's rabbity rap. They're going to create whatever narrative they can about you, sir, because tearing you down somehow builds them up. Tearing you down builds them up, even if it builds them up to the point where people are going to watch to hate. People will watch them just to see what negative they got to say about you. Upchurch, you're this independent artist who rose from the ashes, and you're doing better than major artists. They don't like that, bro. They don't like that, bro. They don't like it.
Around to fucking speak for myself, everybody else looks fucking stupid. The news talk.
Bro, church, if they let you come in that news studio, and tell your story, tell the truth of the matter, tell your beliefs, speak on your integrity, speak on your value system, speak on your moralistic base, they know their narrative is shot. They can't do that. Church, you can't take a dirty glass and put it beside a clean glass. Then people will be allowed to make a true opinion based off the information they've been given at the same time. They can disseminate the information and say, and then they can decide which one they believe. But in just telling their side of the story, you have no choice but to believe them, especially the people that don't come to your platforms. That's what they do, church. They're not here to big you up. They're here to tear you down.
Talking about me, all these goddamn music podcasts always having me come up in conversation. Here's the reality of shit, motherfuckers. These people don't have me around because they ain't fucking country. All these motherfuckers rap about having a fucking tractor. I'm probably the only motherfucker around here who's got a tractor that uses it because it's...
Hold on now. I'm going to say this, church. I'm born and raised in a town called Griffin, Georgia. We are country as hell. I ain't got no tractor. Now, I agree with you on the media thing, but you ain't got to have a tractor to be country, church. You ain't got to have a tractor to be country. I'm just saying, I ain't got no tractor. I got a badass riding lawnmower, though.
The tractor! It's always something. Oh, he's like Alex Jones. Oh, no, he's crazy. Oh, no, he's just a little rap guy. Listen, the coolest goddamn country story y'all had lately that fucking made the charts was one of them shaving their fucking head, you crazy bastard. Everyone gets haircuts.
All right, for the record, church, I agree with you there. Because I made a short about that haircut incident. And man, I've probably got 10,000 views on that short. So people actually love that guy getting a haircut. And I made a post about me getting a haircut and I got like 10 views. So yeah, we like to see celebrity get haircuts. Matter of fact, church, if you get a haircut, post a video and I'm gonna put that guy up too. Because yeah. But I do agree with you saying. I don't hear Nashville talking about enough new artists. I don't hear Nashville covering their independent artists. They definitely keep the bigger artists to the forefront. But we need to hear some of those success stories of those people on the grind too. I get it. But hey man, if you haven't already, check out my short on the haircut. Yeah, run it up. Okay. I'm just saying. Help the channel. I'm just saying.
All these fucking artists running around be like, oh yeah, poor Upchurch, man, poor Upchurch. Just don't listen to what he says. Hey, fuck all y'all motherfuckers too. I ain't just some little rap guy or some little country guy. I'll fucking out rap and sing to all you motherfuckers.
I gotta say this, church. You are not just a rap guy. You are absolutely positively not just a rap guy. You are a pioneer. You are a leader. You're definitely a person who have set trends and opened doors. Fuck that. You didn't open doors. You have literally kicked down doors. You have literally kicked down doors that has helped a lot of these guys come through and create music and create a lane for them to provide for their families. And for that, a lot of people should be saying thank you, especially if they're trying to make their bones in this genre. And I second, you know what? I second that emotion. Where's my noisemaker? I second that emotion. Mama, 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 mama. I second that emotion, church. You most definitely will out rap a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys you will out rap. You probably need to tomorrow start a Upchurch writing school because some of these guys need your skills. Not all of them, but there are a few that need to watch you a little more and listen a little more to get they skills up. Because yeah, you will out rap a large percentage of the people that are doing this thing called country rap.
And guess what? I'll write the whole song by myself, bitch. See, because if I'm such a crazy, fucked up individual, you would want me to be on these interviews. So it would solidify, you would see that it solidifies what these mainstream motherfuckers say about me. But I'm never around.
Because again, church, going back to what I initially said, they're not going to bring you on these interviews because what you're saying is right. If they really thought you was crazy, if they really thought what you said wasn't relevant, if they really thought what you said didn't matter, when you come in front of them, you will prove that they're wrong. When you started talking about independent based on mainstream, you will prove to them that you can be successful independent. You will prove to them that you can have a career without a mainstream label. Church, I seen one time you talked about a video about radio and paying for radio ads and this, that, and the third. If you get on television or radio talking about that, hell no. Church, that's like you robbing the bank. You'll be giving people a blueprint on how to be successful. They ain't trying to hear that, because if you teach artists how to be independent and don't need them, then they ain't got no job. So hell no, church. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I get it. Use your platform to build good, help people obtain their goals without the crutch of others, without being in debt forever. Do that. But they ain't trying to have you on their platforms. Hell no. That's like a wrestler getting on wrestling saying wrestling's fake. I ain't trying to do that shit, church. You know better than that, dog. Come on.
Because if I'm around in the same motherfucking room as these people, the viewers will see the reality of stuff.
Yes, sir.
So you wonder, how come you're never with nobody? How come you're never in these interviews? How come they're never asking you questions on the news? They can't. They literally can't. If I'm there to talk, they're going to have a problem painting the fucking picture that they're trying to paint of me. Easy as that. And here's another fucking thing. The record labels are connected to the venues. If you are not with a record label, if you're not with these fucking people, they call the people at these big venues and say, hey, don't let this person in.
I got to say this right now. Yes, what Upchurch is saying is true. Rock Nation, who has a management company, also is one of the biggest promotion companies, tour building companies in the United States, and they own a lot of these venues. So what Upchurch is saying is true, because Rock Nation has the power and the potential to say this artist can't perform in our venue. But on the backhand side of things, artists, y'all got to start getting together and doing small venues, doing lower ticket prices, and making things affordable for some of your fan base and getting yourselves out there. It would be really, really dope if Upchurch put together a tour, took about 4 artists on the road, and they hit civic centers and auditoriums, kept the ticket price to about $25 and went to about 50 cities, kind of like Tech Nine do. That would be very dope. And then they can't be fucked with by a Rock Nation or some of these major venue companies or tour companies. So what Church is saying is true. I know that to be true from being in the music industry.
Do you think they're not friends with people on the news? They are. They call and say, hey, run this story and make this motherfucker look crazy because he said X, Y, and Z about what I got going on.
Hey, he's not lying about that too. Me, Country Rap Report, I'm gonna be very, very honest. I have had people reach out to me or reach out to this platform and ask us to not talk about certain things because it might paint the artist in a negative light. And I'm gonna be very, very honest. Sometimes I listened and sometimes I didn't. It depends on how damaging I felt like it would be to that person's career, or if I felt like if it was something that I need to speak on, or if I didn't have enough information, I didn't speak on it. So Church is telling the absolute positive truth. They will reach out to you and say this or don't say that. Mostly the don't say that part.
But see, that's the thing, motherfucker. I'm still here. I'm still talking shit to you motherfuckers, and I'm still fucking dropping my balls on the motherfucking table no matter what y'all do to me. You know why? Because I'm a real warrior, motherfucker. Find out.
Okay, Church, I'm with you 100%. And what you're saying, you didn't say nothing wrong in that video. There was nothing you said in that video was wrong. That video was 99.9% truth. And I'm going to say 0.9 because there might be a percentage of something somebody could see, break down, and feel like it wasn't true. But everything in that video, what you said, based on your life, based on how they cover you, that was on point. That was on point, G. That was on point. Nashville, in my opinion, Nashville, church has done so much for your music scene. That man deserves to be covered in a positive light. Y'all can't just take negative shit and run it on the news. Well, y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want because y'all, the stations are owned by major conglomerates, which church refuses to play games with. I get it. I get it. I get it. So for you guys, it's worth it to major news corporations to keep this guy down because record labels, y'all need artists to want y'all. Y'all need artists to need y'all. Record labels know if too many people listen to Upchurch, they'll figure out how to do this music shit and do it on their own. And the more artists doing it on their own, the less people can be on labels. Now, I'm not saying mainstream and major labels aren't important because they are. They are. We need a proper balance of both independent and mainstream. But church deserves to be covered in a positive light in a community that he's helped build. Church deserves to be covered in a positive light in a community that he has basically took the forefront in. And last but not least, I'm gonna say this: church deserves to get the positive coverage in a genre of music that a lot of you guys don't want to be labeled as. Church doesn't mind being labeled as a country rapper. He doesn't mind that. I meet artists all day, every day who say, I'm not a country rapper. Almost like you're afraid of that tag. Almost like you're afraid of the genre. And that's not cool. That's not cool. This man has been a trendsetter and a pioneer, and I think that needs to be covered in a positive light. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say this to a lot of YouTubers, and I know y'all do it for clicks and views. If you're about the music and covering him in the music, maybe some of y'all shouldn't be so opinionated when he's being transparent about his family. Me personally, I will forever stay away from that because I love Church as an artist. I love his contributions to this music, this scene, and this genre. Me personally, I stay away from the personal things in his life, and I pray for him, and I pray that God continues to bless him, his career, and his family. Nashville, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got a real living legend right before you. Show that to the people. Show the children how they can dream and one day be a Upchurch or something like a Upchurch. Show what this man does when it comes to helping the economic value of country rap, especially when it pertains to Nashville. It's your boy VicXL. This is the Country Rap Report. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you didn't watch this in the live chat, check out the replay. It's your boy VicXL Country Rap Report. Remember, time is the one thing you can't get back. And if you chose to watch this episode, I truly appreciate you and love you, even if you only watch for 1 second. Thank you for your time. Shout out to my guy, Chief, Country Rap Report forever. Peace.